Hi there guys, so bit of bad news for this episode. I've just been looking at some of my edited videos, and obviously episode 3 went up, the Edmonton Oilers game, and the first episode of my NFL series has gone up, so go and check those out. But when I went to upload episodes 4 and 5 of the Arizona Coyotes and the first episode of another new series, NBA, that I'm doing, all three had corrupted. And basically it had shrank the video files and sped up all of the actual footage inside, so it basically played through about 8 minutes faster. You couldn't tell what was going on, it was all very blurry, it was horrible basically. The whole file had just been broken, so I've had this problem before, so I've basically looked up how to fix it. And it does mean that I can sort of record in 720p, but not to the point where I'd want to, because it's still incredibly slow. Like it's about 3 FPS, so it's better than it was, but still not to the point where I want to do it like that. So I'm still recording in 480 for the time being. I do think that I won't be able to get to 720 until I get a new laptop, because this processor I think is now just too old to run it in 720, sadly. But if we look at the results so far, 2-2-1, that's because I played 2 games which I recorded. One was against St. Louis, the other was against Nashville. The St. Louis game I lost in overtime, and the Nashville game I lost just generally. Like, it was not a good game. To be honest, I'm kind of happy it didn't get uploaded. In a way, I was kind of relieved for that one, because that was very late at night, and I'd already recorded about 6 other episodes of other stuff, and so I wasn't able to play that game properly, and that's why I lost it pretty badly. So I am sorry, those episodes won't be coming out at any point, just simply because I'll have to restart the whole thing again, and 3 games in, it doesn't sound like a lot, but to redo that, especially when I've started on this channel, no, not going to do it. So, as we can see, we're playing our next game, and it's away at Minnesota, so obviously this isn't our first away game, but it will be the first one that you'll see on the channel. I think our first away game was St. Louis, or Nashville. It was one of them, and obviously we lost our first road game, whichever one it was. But this will be our first one. Hope will work. So yeah, the Minnesota Wild, another Central Division team. In fact, I'm just going to change that jersey, because that's going to... Do they have an alternate one? They do. Fantastic. I'd much rather have that. All green. Okay, so yeah. That's all I wanted to say about the problems that I've had with the series. Sadly, it is a shame, but luckily it's only 2 games. In the grand scheme of things, it's not going to be too much of a problem, and hopefully this one will come out just fine. So I'll rejoin back in the game. Okay, so we're back at XL Energy Centre, the Wild's home. Oh my god, ran straight in to a full frontal check. That was not nice. Oh my god. And I've just made a hit myself and missed the puck completely, I might add. Oh my god, this is a very aggressive game straight from the off. Hold on, let me just check. Oh, probably not a great place to do that. 1 hit each. To be honest, I thought it would be about at least 2. Oh, just missed on the side there. Oh, cross crease. This is a very fast-paced game already. I'm having to keep up with it myself, and that's probably not a good thing. I'm playing it and I've tripped him, for God's sake. That's annoying actually, because that will slow the play down being on a power play. Well, slow it down for me anyway, and given how fast this game's been, it's been very exciting just in the first couple of minutes. Oh, come on, you've got to get that. Oh no. To be honest, I'm pretty lucky that I didn't give up a goal there. Oh, I might still do. Come on, I've got to touch that. There we go. Right, so they get a power play, annoyingly, and yeah, hopefully that won't slow it down again too much, but as you can see, it's already really frantic in front of the net. Oh, good block with the stick, McCarlick. Right, pass it up the left wing to Vermette. Okay, back down the zone. No, you've not got enough pace. Cross crease, and Granlund's just there to intercept. Pomin. Oh, that was a hit. Niederreiter. And no rebound available there. Saku Koivu, sorry, the other Koivu is actually on the Minnesota Wild team. There's 2 Koivus playing in this game, 1 on each side. And but ours is a 4th line centre, theirs I think is the 1st line. Come on, block. Oh, I'm going to take credit for that, because I think I put him off. But, oh, and he's offside, good. Okay, so Minnesota have opened up 3-1-0 in their first 4 games. We're 2-2-1, so yeah, they have done better than us, but I wouldn't say massively. Like we've got more points than them still, but we have played more games. Like I think the fact that we've had more experience playing in this season, especially early on, I think that will help my team. Like in this game, I think that early on especially, which is why that power play obviously hasn't just worked for them. We've had a successful penalty kill, which is good. But I think if I am going to win, oh my god, and I've given up. Not going to help if I'm going to give up penalty all over the shop. Right, I can't afford to give up any more. But I do think I need to score in the first 2 periods to help. What did I do? Oh, don't tell me that's 5 minutes. No, 2 minutes for boarding. Good. Okay. Well, it's not good, but it's better than a 5-minute made penalty. Okay, so they've won the draw. Oh, good save, Smith. So yeah, we do. Oh, what a pass! It hit a skate and fell straight to him. Jesus Christ! Of all the passes that could have happened there. Come on, Koivu. Oh, he's put it just past the post. See, a short-handed goal, now that would help our morale as well. Oh, what a hit. Right, now just keep it in the zone. Don't need to do anything with it, just let's kill a bit of time. Not that I advocate that. Now I look like a hypocrite. But no, it hasn't worked out anyway. See, time wasting luckily doesn't work in hockey, which in a way I'm kind of glad about, even in this situation. 40 seconds left on the power play. Ooh, and I've just crashed into Josh Harding. I was looking not to get an interference penalty because he clearly had the puck. But 5:18 left in the first. We do need to get a goal. Or, well, even if we don't get a goal, then we need to make sure they don't get a goal either. But 0-0s are incredibly rare in hockey, and even less, well, even more rare, sorry, even less common in games, because they're games. Ooh. That was weird. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but it nearly turned into a goal. Oh, that's a crunch hit. Oh, he's kept it in. Keep it in. Keep it in. Keep it in. Oof, nearly didn't. Oh, Harding's down. Well, I haven't been able to lift it high enough to get any advantage out of that. And we have killed off a power play once again. Now I've got to be careful because I can give them a penalty shot if I get this wrong. Oh, thank God there was men in front of that. Right, just dump it in. That'll end the period. But it is not. Well, there's been no score, and that's good because if there was going to be a score, it'd probably be for them. Look at that, 7 shots to 3, but we've out-hitting them 9 to 3. So we've got a good back check and good forecheck, but it's not giving us any shots. So it's the defenders that are doing the jobs, it's the attackers that aren't, and the opposite way around for them. Wait, what? I'm trying to work out if I've said that right. Just ignore I said that. Basically, my defence is playing okay. That's the easiest way to say it. Oh, how did he hold on to the puck for that long? That was... Didn't expect that to happen. Parisi. Well, that's an interesting one. Xbox go to NHL 15. Gonna be honest, didn't expect that. Oh, that will add something to the video. Okay, well, luckily Bodka was able to intercept that, and I did hit the pause button in time as soon as that happened. So that was weird. Yeah, I don't ever remember saying the words "usually." That's weird, so it didn't go off again. But yeah, I never remember saying that. Not unless I blacked out for a second, but you never know. Setaguchi going to take that. No, Jesus Christ. Ballard. They must have got him off free agency because I've never heard of him play for the Wild. Unless they called him up from the AHL. Or something like that, but he is definitely not a starting team player. Oh, get right back down. Oh, there we go, cross crease. Oh, and it works beautifully. Setaguchi, definitely becoming one of my favourite players on this team, and he wasn't actually there to start off with. He was clearly a good free agent try. Nice pink shirt there, love. But Devin Setaguchi, he was a bargain, to be honest. But to be fair, the Coyotes did have a ton of cap space, so that's probably helped me out there because other teams probably just couldn't afford him. And then, tucked in the corner past Josh Harding. Josh Harding, he's because the Wild have got a few goalies. They have Dubnik, Backstrom, and Harding. I don't think they have Harding anymore. So at this point, guys, sadly the audio cut out on my video, which was really rather annoying because I was kind of hoping for it to carry on all the way through, just considering what happened in the last 2 episodes. But as you can see, I did carry on the game when I realised this, so it does go on to the end. So as I've just given up a Minnesota power play, this is the first time I've actually had to record in retrospect, so I'm sorry if it's not as good as when it's live, or if it's better, then obviously I might try and do that in future. But we've got a draw in our zone, and we've lost it. I'm trying to remember how the game actually went now, so we're 1-0 up at this point. I can't remember if it stays that way. And passes it into the middle, takes the shot, and I think he might have just got a glove on that. I can't see particularly well. I am watching on a smaller screen. That's going to be icing. Yes, it is. Icing called. Good. Minnesota have got 1 minute 10 left on their power play at the moment. But obviously, icing still applies to the other team. It's only when it's even strength that. Sorry, when it's on a power play, it's only my team that in this situation wouldn't have to worry about icing, but they still do because they've got more men. Anyway, a pass back in. So nearly a chance for my guy there. An awful pass by Minnesota that nearly puts it straight in front of me, but no, wasn't going to work. And a take in front. Good defensive play there. Takes it through centre, brings it up. I think I went for a slap shot there, and obviously got crunched in between 2 Minnesota defensemen. Good hit off the puck there. That was a good defensive play. And a bad pass. I think Minnesota had to make that pass though, otherwise I would have just cherry-picked it to the net. And a scramble out front. Smith couldn't find it, but and they've kept it in as well. I was sure that I was going to take that out of the zone, but no. And finally Smith covers it. I think at this point I should have just probably gone for a face-off because this is getting very dangerous. Luckily it hasn't backfired too much, but that was very tense at the end there. But at the end of the second period, we still have a 1-0 lead. Minnesota to take. Well, Minnesota, I think their power play's ended. Now I'm not sure. Yes, it has. So, start of the third period, we still only have a 1-goal lead though. Or Minnesota got a good position here along the sideboards. Passes it in front, but Smith finds it off the one time. A good lad. Right, takes it through centre and into the other zone. He's just going to pass it across. Oh no, he's not. I thought I passed it across. And an awful pass to try to get it to the right D-man. And a mistake, and now they've got a slight breakaway. Luckily Smith stands tall and isn't going to let them have a goal there, and then an offside warning brings it into the zone. Shot on target, and Harding makes it. Now Ekman Larson, I think that was. Now playing it down the side, passes it across. Luckily I managed to keep that in. Another shot attempt, where is it? It's round the back now. I'm passing it in front. Another shot. And it's still not going to go in. There we go. Another shot, and it's missed. How did I miss that? And then Harding finally off the hit takes it and then passes it back out. That was a strange play. Hit along the side. Goes for the hit. That crunching hit along the boards there. I thought he was injured for a second. But no, I thought they'd managed to hit inside the zone, but no, I take it now. Harding finds the glove on that. 1 goal for us at this point would probably seal this game. I think it is.
Looking at how it's being played, I mean, with 1-0 after 6:16 left, I mean, this would probably end the game. So that's the important thing here. Just get 1 more goal. Come on, Arizona, 1 more goal to get our first away win in, that's been shown. No, it would be our first away win because we lost in the 2 other away games. So, and a hit along the boards again. Wasn't able to protect himself. Now coming up along the side. Good pass before he takes the check. 3:53 left. Pass along the side. Come on. Another couple of shots, but no. Oh, and a good hit by Minnesota there. That was a reasonable couple of chances for us, but no, Josh Harding stood tall again there. But still, only one goal in it. This is getting tense for me now because I can't remember how this game ended. Oh, and I've just given it away. Oh, it was offside, thank God, otherwise he'd have just had a breakaway chance. 1:41 left in the game, but obviously we play the whole minute in the last minute of the game. So Minnesota do still have a lot of time, and I think we are now in, yes, we are now in the final minute of this game. They will probably pull their goalie at some point as soon as they get a chance. Oh, I thought we'd managed to get it past Harding there. Huge check inside the zone, but he got the pass off before it made any issue. Oh, we've taken it. Have they pulled their goalie? No, they haven't. That's a shame. Oh, we've still got it. Oh, again, they're able to just get their passes off in time. And now take it back down the right wing, pass it across, and it's been intercepted and chopped up in the passing lane. And now they probably will pull their... Yep, they have now pulled their goalie. Minnesota now have no man in their net. 16 seconds left, and I've given them a power play. Oh, what was it for? Oh, I didn't see what that call was for, but oh, what a time to give away a power play. 16 seconds, right, just pass it out, pass it out. Pass it out, lads, come on.
No, oh, he's chopped it.
Oh no, went for the empty netter and he got chopped up. They had like 3 men's sticks in the way. Oh no, not in the last play. Oh, miniature heart attack there. Last shot of the game. But Smith once again stands tall and gets a shutout for the Coyotes. No goals let through. Well played, Mr. Mike Smith. That is his name, Mike, if you're watching. But yeah, only one goal separated it. Very rare in a hockey match to get such a low score, but it does happen occasionally, and so Setaguchi's goal is the key moment. He just tucks it left hand corner and Harding couldn't beat that. And now, how many shots was that? I'm not sure, but obviously Setaguchi with the first star for his goal. Smith with 14 saves, he gets a shutout, so he's second star, and Josh Harding, considering he only let in 1, so 12 from 13, he actually gets third star. And then also he gets third star because nobody else really played very well. I mean, it wasn't a very great game of hockey if you look at it. I mean, 1-0 score. I mean, quite a few defenders did well, but there weren't that many hits either, so it wasn't a very exciting game. But that will probably do it for this episode. It's been a wonderful one, but obviously a little bit irritating with the last couple of episodes, and then obviously the audio cutting out halfway through. I hope this is able to upload like it is without any crackling. If it does upload like that, I probably will just cut out this episode and go straight to the next one, which obviously you wouldn't know about if I had done that, but hopefully I will be uploading this one. But who we got next? Our first cross-Eastern Conference game then. We're at home to the Florida Panthers, so that's the first for us there. We're 4th in the division by the looks of it, so yeah, 4th in the division, and obviously we've played less games than everybody else, so we're still on target. Our records now 3-2-1, I think. So yes, that will be an interesting one. I'd like to think that we could at least take the Florida Panthers to overtime. Oh, we've now moved down to 5th. Sorry, after others have played more games, so that's probably why that's happened. But no, that was a very exciting game, and I did enjoy that. But thank you very much for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure as always. Just trying to think. I'm hopefully going to get a couple more episodes of other stuff up in the next couple of days. But yeah, as you can see, next game at home to Florida, that will hopefully be the next episode for you guys to watch. So thank you and goodbye.
Arizona, as I've said, getting the Coyotes to the playoffs is my main goal. Not to win the cup because it's the Coyotes. That'll probably come with a different team, a different season, at a different time. But anyway, thank you for watching this episode. It's been a pleasure as always, and goodbye.